young ladies from Luton in Bedfordshire now. Between them, they've won 9 talent shows. They've done charity concerts, variety shows. Caroline is 18, Marlene is 15, with You Can't Hurry Love, act number 4, Heatwave.
I need love, love to ease my mind. I need to find time, someone to come back. But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you'll just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. Well, it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you'll just have to wait. You gotta trust all the good times, no matter how long it takes.
That's Caroline and Marlene. Who knows which one? We'll find out in a moment. 2 ladies from Bedfordshire. Between them, they've won 9 talent shows. You Can't Hurry Love, act number 4, Heatwave. It's warm in here tonight, isn't it?
Very hot.
Oh, bacon.
Yeah.
Go on, Faith, what do you think?
How long have you been together, singing together?
A year now.
Sorry?
A year now.
A year now. Ah. And what do you want to eventually do? This is what you want to do. You want to record and things like that, do
Yeah,
you?
we'd like to sing professionally as a cabaret act.
Sorry?
We'd like to sing professionally as a cabaret act.
Cabaret
hopefully.
act. Well, all I can say, my darling, is you've got a lot of work to do. I mean, could you hear the band all right? Could you hear the band, the orchestra? Because you were going off a lot, you know, off key an awful lot. Did you know you were or not? You didn't? No. Well, maybe that's... I think you haven't been to anywhere you must go to get... Have you had any voice training at all?
No, we haven't.
You haven't? No. Well, honestly and truthfully, it would be money well spent if you did have your voices trained, if this is really what you want to do, because it's so hard, this business, my darlings. It really is.
You say you've been together a year, but what have you done in the past, separately?
We've done lots of talent competitions.
Right, yeah, it says here you won 9 between you. Yeah. So how long have you been sort of having a go?
Since I was about 10.
Oh, so quite a while, really.
Yeah.
OK, Faith, it's all about points.
Well, there's an awful lot of work to be done, so I'm going to give you 17 points. 17 from Faith. Good luck.
Martin, your sort of act?
Yeah, I've written a couple of things. I mean, you're both very pretty, very confident as well, which is the main thing. I mean, That's one thing they said about me. You weren't the most talented act, but you were certainly very confident, which is a great thing because that's going to build because you're still both very young. Also, maybe I don't know whether it was nerves or your age, but singing takes a lot of muscle control as well, don't you think? And maybe that hasn't developed yet. Points.
Yeah, go on, why not?
Points. I'll go the same as Faith. 17.
17 from Martin. OK, well done to our two ladies there, Marlene and Caroline. We had them together. Faith gave 17, so did Martin. A total of 34 points to act number 4. Thanks, folks. These two lads have come all the way from Perth in Scotland. They're both fully professional. They've sung in pubs, clubs, discos. Their ambition is to work in holiday camps and do summer season. With a medley of numbers, act number 5, Backshack Duo.
All right then, this is Phil, my name's Andy. This is me number called It Must Be Love. First I get cold and hot, think I'm gonna find, but I'm not. Oh, what a pain I've got, it must be love. There's nothing I can do, all that I want is you. Look what I'm going through, it must be love. It must be love, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow, fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a feeling, it must be love. Well, give me 100. I wanna win tonight. Well, give me the Backtrack blues tonight.
Those lads, fully professional. They've come all the way from Perth in Scotland. Sang in pubs, clubs. Their ambition is to work in holiday camps and do summer season. Act number 5, it's yours, Gary.
Hello, lads. Well, I'm going to be honest. There's no point being anything otherwise. I think you've got a lot of work to do. I thought that the performance, you know, lacked gusto and it lacked spark. I think
the guitar wasn't working.
Sorry?
The guitar sound wasn't working.
Yeah. I would just generally,
you know.
No.
And we normally use
wasn't? I didn't hear.
The guitar wasn't working at all.
It did eventually.
Eventually, about the last
Eventually,
30 seconds.
I was talking more about. I was talking about more
See,
about.
we usually use a 700 watt.
Our own PA system, we didn't use any of our own equipment, and we couldn't get the right sound.
Yeah.
when we
Oh, this is
actually
the
had.
world of television, you
I
know.
was talking more about yourselves anyway. I mean, just the, you know, the sort of vibe coming from you two, which I thought could have been a lot more kind of like exciting, you know. I mean, as for the presentation as well, I mean, I'd like to shoot the man who sold you those suits. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, but they just look as though they came out of a Freeman's catalogue about 5 years ago, you know. I'm sorry. I mean, you know.
But, I mean, this is what the show's about.
I
It's
know,
about
it is, yeah.
your taste, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not your taste in music, or is it, or what?
Was that you? That was your own song there, yeah?
Aye, the first
I mean,
one was our own arrangement, and the second one we wrote ourselves.
So you actually write your own songs as
Aye.
well. Well, that's something to definitely, you know, pursue. I'm going to give you 16, lads. I think you've got a lot of work to do. I think you need
16
to
from
sit down
Gary.
and think about it and go through it all.
OK, Faith, what did you think?
Hi, boys. I mean, they have made the effort. I mean, you can see
Oh,
they
no,
have
I
made...
know.
Yeah.
I was just sort of...
Oh, I know what you mean,
just
Gary.
trying to
We
be
are looking for
constructive.
stars on the show.
We are, and I know, this is what, it's all about star search. This is what we're looking for. Now, as far as I'm concerned, when you were performing there, it was like as if we didn't exist.
there was no smiles, there was no personality, there was nothing coming over. Do you know what I mean, boys?
Yeah.
This is constructive criticism,
was
right?
clearly some pretty hard crowds up
yeah, I suppose that maybe that threw you off also, not having the guitar, not coming on or anything. But I would have liked to have seen more up-tempo numbers, a variation. I would have liked to have heard vocals. I'm sure you can do vocals as well, like a proper, like harmonies and things. Do you know what I mean? Proper harmonies coming through.
Just out of interest, what do you feel about our judges' opinion so far?
Rubbish.
The only thing that I would say was that when we play with our own equipment, it's a totally different thing.
Bring your own
altogether.
equipment
Well,
back.
we've got it here.
Oh.
But they won't let us
We
use
can't do
it.
it now. It's getting on, folks. Faith, what we do need now is some points, please.
Well, I'm as it stands, I'm going to give you 18 points.
18 points for Faith. Okay, our lads, Backshack Duo rewarded points like this. Gary gave 16, Faith gave 18, a total of 34 points to act number 5. Backshack Duo, but by the way, we could hear their guitar, so I'm told. And also, on television, you don't need speakers and a big PA system. You don't need that. You need that for sort of pubs and clubs and venues, not for TV. Oh, now, this lady's done lots of charity shows and club showcases. She's had formal training singing tuition-wise. Her ambition is to do lots of cabaret. With When All Is Said and Done, act number 4, please welcome Ashley. That's act number 4, Ashley in action, and When All Is Said and Done. He's going to say a few things, aren't you, Frank? What do you think?
Yes, when all's said and done, Ashley, I admire your nerve. Obviously you're not a professional singer. You love singing in front of people. Are you married?
Yes.
A family?
Yeah. Yes, I have. Yes.
Let's hear what the ages of the children are.
13 and nearly 12.
Yes, you come home every night if you've done a show and you tell them what happened and they're thrilled a bit that mummy's singing and the school knows them all and they do a bit of singing.
Not quite like that, but...
Well, let's be honest, you've no ambitions to be a full-time professional singer, have you? You couldn't be with a family. You wouldn't dare leave your family and go on tour all over the world, would you?
She might want to.
Yes, I would love to. And only since I've been told I could come on the show, which I was very thankful for the break, I've found somebody who's prepared to give me some help and coaching.
Oh, great.
And to prepare
Well,
an act.
you've a long way to go.
I realise I've
You've got a lot of
way
hard
to
work
go.
to put in. But there again, if you enjoy it and you're willing to put in hard work, I'm going to give her 37 points.
37 points from Frank.
If you notice, Keith,
Yeah,
I
go
just want to put you and the producer and director in one. See, what I won't do, I won't tear an act to pieces.
No, you
anything I say, but I have in my mind who is the best so far. So rather than embarrass anybody by saying I'll give them 22 points or 14 points, I say I'll give them 36, knowing that they're up there among the crowd, but they're not going to win it.
Actually, much more a legitimate voice than a voice that's really suitable for something popular. It's very English and it's quite legitimate.
Yes,
You see, you have taken training.
Yes, I have, and in actual fact, it was the producer that wanted me to do an up-tempo song.
Oh, what
He'd
do you
probably
like to
kill me
sing, then?
afterwards. But I do like doing musical numbers.
Yes,
Yes, your
think
voice
so.
is more...
You might be more suited, wouldn't you?
Yes, much more. It's a very legitimate sort of voice. That's what... if you have training, I would go that way with your voice. It's much more suitable. If you want to be a singer, to that, much more than something contemporary and something like that.
You just made me think of a good gag, actually, when she said a legitimate voice. The last time he sang in this show, he was arrested.
Some points, please,
30,
Lindsay.
30 points.
30 points from Lindsay. OK, let's do the adding up. 30 points from Lindsay. Frank gave 37 points. A total of 67 points to Atman.
Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still going, you're still glowing, you're still growing strong. I hear that room swaying while that crazy man's still playing one of our own favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, find our vacant knee, fellas. Golly, never go away again. Hello, darling. Well, hello, darling. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I hear that drum swaying while that crazy band's still playing one of your own favorite songs from way back when. So, take a rap, fellas, find her an empty lap, fellas. Golly, never go away again. Hello, Dolly, well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I hear that drum swaying while that crazy band's still playing one of your own favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, find her vacant knee, fellas. Dolly, never go away. Dolly, baby, you're here to stay. Dolly, never go away again.
Audience enjoyed him there. Hello, Dolly. They were clapping and stamping their feet. Act number 2, Ralph Berkeley. He's a government officer. TV-wise, he's done a little bit of acting and some singing in clubs. Hello, Dolly was the number. Hello, Barbara. What do you think?
Well, the producer said, when there's a musical item, would you put the cans on? See, and I did. Oh, darling Ralph. All I can say, it was lovely to hear the band featuring Mr. Ronnie Hughes on trumpet. Real good, that was good. But then there was Ralph. Oh, you only did it for a laugh, didn't you? Didn't you?
A little bit.
Yeah, you're a good sport.
Yeah.
He's a terrific sport.
Yeah.
Get out of that one.
Ralph, what have you done? What have you been doing?
Acting mainly. I don't do
Right.
much singing.
So have you done much singing now?
Not a lot, no.
How much singing have you done?
1 or 2 shows, not much more.
Right.
Well, do you know, we were saying that we've had no actors on. Why didn't you do an acting piece? Something like that would be
I couldn't hear.
different. Yes, you could have done, couldn't you? Yeah. That would have... Anyway, I'm going to give him 28.
28 from Barbara.
Thank you.
Benny.
I agree with Barbara. I thought the band was terrific on that. And You were a little out of tune, actually, Ralph. I don't know if you're right.
I spotted it a bit, yeah.
You spotted that a bit, didn't you? But I tell you something, I think, quite seriously, I mean, you're not too serious about the singing, are you? Why don't you try singing out of tune even more? And I tell you why, because Tiny... Do you remember a guy in America called Tiny Tim?
Yeah.
He did very well. Now, you have all the potential to sing really very, very out of tune. Much more so. Yeah, much more so. And if you could work that into an act, and if you sang even more out of tune, that would be even funnier.
No, that's Ralph. What do you feel about that?
Why not?
It's up to them.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Because it would be really funny.
Right.
And I don't think you can hit those notes quite right.
Right. Well, what do you want to do?
Acting.
He is having a laugh.
Yeah, but I think you did very, very well. You got up there and you had a good laugh with it, and you did your best. And I'll give you 29.
29 from Tony.
We'll be making first homemade. That is when we start a storm that reaches clouds above. That is when we start to win the race.
It's when those youngsters grow to adulthood and move away. It's the only game, the more you lose, you win. It doesn't seem as if it's quite like that today.
That's when loving you begins again. Oh, my love, that's when loving you begins again.
She's causing mild disruptions as she tries to make her mark. She's aggravating little sis again.
She organizes me into her very latest lark. Then she realizes there are men.
He borrows your new shirt and wears it right in his own way. You must admit it's looking good on him.
She's not there to get into my head today. That's when loving her begins again. Oh, my love, that's when loving you begins again. Yes, oh, my love, that's when loving you begins again.
Well, you get all sorts of talent on this show. They like their own TV series, it says here. They've done 500 concerts with audiences up to 4,000 people. Act number 6, Joe and Claire, with Simon on the old keyboards in the background there. Faith, what do you think of them, stars?
Well, I'd like my own television show as well. Oh, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it? Singing? How long have you been singing
How
together?
to answer that or not?
Oh.
Carefully.
About 10 years.
Oh.
About 10 years.
As long as that?
Yes.
It's very difficult. I don't know where I can see you going, really. I've given you... what can you say?
You're a bit speechless.
Yes, I really am.
How many points then, Faith?
I like your dress. It's very nice.
Thank you
I'll
very
give
much.
you 10. I'll give you 10.
10 points from Faith. Tell us a bit more about yourselves. What have you been up to? I know you say you've done concerts up there with audiences up to 4,000 people.
Actually, we've worked with all sorts of audiences, from hospitals for the mental handicapped right through to a couple of cabarets in London, and absolutely anything in between, really.
So right across the board, really?
Right across the board. We've never been as terrified as we were tonight.
Martin?
I'm terrified as well. I don't know, I wish my performance left people speechless, really. When you said it's Joan Clare with Simon, I thought Simon Wilcox had got on there for a minute. I thought you'd sneak round the back again. 10.
10 points for Martin. OK, both judges totally speechless there. Faith gave 10 points, Martin gave 10 points as well, a total of 20 points to act number 6. Thanks very much.
All we've been through, it's breaking my heart to remember the dreams we depended upon. You're leaving a slow dying ember. I'll miss you, my love, when you're gone. I wish you joy, though teardrops burn. But if someday you should want to return, please hurry back, and we'll make a new start, dear. Till then, you're breaking my heart. I wish you joy, though teardrops burn. But if someday you should want to return, please hurry back, and we'll make a new start, dear. Till then, you're breaking my heart.
Act number 6, Jess Solarez there, and you're breaking my heart. OK, let's break into some opinions. Cleo.
Jess, what can I say? You were fab. I absolutely loved you. And I think...
The jet plane, act number 7, Hot Property.
Well, what's wrong with you? I've been my man. He's been missing. He's been untrue. But you know that you ain't got nothing to gain. Oh, but I'm leaving. You're leaving? Yeah, on a jet plane. Oh, show me. I showed him more than I wanted to. Oh, tell me. I bet my soul and babe, I think he knew. I gave too much. That's a fact. More than I was getting back. You know, all my facts are facts. I'm ready.
I'll name that tune in 50. That's act number 7, Hot Property on the Show. Did you think they were hot? We shall judge them after the commercial break in Star Search. See you in a minute. Oh, dear. We've got some judging to do in a minute. Act number 7. Act number 7 coming up in a moment. That could all change with act number 7, Hot Property. They were called. Leaving on a jet plane. One's a boxer, so we've got to be careful, folks. Gary, what did you think?
Well, I know there's a plane leaving very...
Which one are we on, the next one?
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, we did. It was very different. The song, as you can hear, is
It started off really well. That kind of little
original,
rappy
you
thing
see,
at the beginning, you know?
We lost
Then it all went down.
the key. This is difficult.
You lost what?
We lost the key because we lost the key. Yes, we
Find
did.
the key.
No, it was hard to come in on it because it's an original beginning. We found it hard.
We lost the key. I just want to know, what would you mean about an original beginning?
It had an original beginning.
Like
It was leaving on a jet plane, and the beginning was wrote by somebody else, the rap.
So we...
and the first verses, and then the chorus was jet plane, you see.
The whole song was original, apart from the chorus of jet plane.
Oh, right.
Gary, what, you know, two great bubbly personalities. You looked as though you're having a great time there, and I think you should try and inject a bit of a comedy element to the thing. Because, you know, you both seem to have a great sense of humour, you know, kind of sort of like muck about a little bit more. There's plenty of room for scope. I'm going to give you 12. It was good fun.
And Faith, I've got to rush you, I'm afraid.
Rush me?
Yeah.
Well, I think you'd make very good dancers. I really do. I think you should, you know, go forth for dancing as well. And singing, but I mean, you know, I think dancing, don't you?
That's what we are.
As soon as you kicked your leg up, oh, it was great. It was very nice. But no, I'm going to give you...
Keep singing in the wrong key.
Yeah, great.
It could be a new thing.
Can I ask you, what sort of future do you see for yourselves?
Well, we're not singing anymore.
Come in.
OK, look, let's award you some points. How many, Faith?
What did you give?
12.
I'll give you 13. Lovely 13.
Oh, great stuff. OK, Gary gave 12, Faith gave 13, a total of 25 points to act number 7. I can honestly say, please come back. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Have another go. The winner. OK, we've got a comedian coming up next. I think we've had a good laugh already. Sorry. OK, he's unemployed at present, but he's worked in clubs around the north of London. His ambition is to be a star. Good luck to him. Act number 2, he's called The Village Idiot.
Good evening. I was wandering around the village square when I met the village squire, and I said to him, "I'll do any odd job that you want for 20 quid. He said, "OK, you can paint my porch." 3 hours later, I met him again, and he said, "Did you paint my porch?" I said, "Yes, but you tried to fool me, didn't you? Because you haven't got a porch, you've got a Mercedes." Actually, the village squire gave me a job in his hotel as a luggage porter, and he said to me on my first day, "Now, when you take the guests their luggage to their rooms and leave it in their rooms, make it more personal and call them by their names." I said, "Well, how do I find out what their names are?" He said, "Simple, just look at the label on their luggage." So the first guests who arrived, I took their luggage upstairs to their rooms, placed it in their rooms, then I looked at the label and I said, "Well, I hope you have a very happy stay, Mr. and Mrs. Genuine Cowhide." And actually, talking about people paying me compliments, somebody told me recently that I looked like Elvis Presley. I said, "But he's dead." He said, "Yeah, that's right." See that? I was standing at this station waiting for a train for 4 hours to go and visit my uncle. And not one train came. I was so mad. I went up to the inspector and I said to him, "I've been standing at this station waiting for a train for 4 hours and not one has come." He said, "I'm not surprised." I said, "Why?" He said, "This is a bus station." Incidentally, my uncle... My uncle was in prison, and one day my auntie decided to send him a file in a cake so he could escape. A week later, she visited him in prison, and she said, "Did you find the file that I sent you in the Dundee cake?" He said, "I sure did. It broke all my teeth." But, you know, my uncle, he always led of crime. Life of crime. One day he set fire to his council house so that he could collect the insurance money, and then afterwards he discovered that the insurance had expired. which incidentally, he was also a great inventor. He was. He once invented a rubber horseshoe, and he threw it over his shoulder for good luck, and it bounced back against the wall and broke his neck. You know, I went out fishing with my stupid brother. And on, listen. And on our first day, we caught loads of fish. And I said to him afterwards, "Did you mark that spot on the lake where we caught all those fish?" He said, "Yes. I put a big X on the side of the boat." I said, "You stupid fool. Next time we might not get the same boat."
Oh, me and the crew enjoyed that. It's a cracking show tonight, isn't it? He's called The Village Idiot, Act number 2. OK, Leslie, these all yours.
Oh, dear. Do you do this work professionally? Does it come unnaturally to you, or I mean, are you...
No, I just sort of go on there and say things.
Oh, I gathered that, yeah.
I don't know why.
No, I'm bloody sure I don't know why. If I'm going to be constructive, which isn't very easy, I would say that the most ingenuous and charming thing about what can only be laughingly called your act is that none of it strings together in any way, shape or form. You actually said at one point, talking about people paying me compliments, nobody had mentioned a word about anything like that at all. And but that is what is good. It's because you actually go from one subject to another, which is what a village idiot does, I presume. And no. I mean, you're obviously a highly intelligent person. I think you're having us at it, quite frankly.
Yes, it was.
I think you're probably the bank manager or the manager of the Bank of England. You're getting us at it.
You guessed.
Yeah, I guessed. Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Some points, Leslie.
Well, some points for sheer cheek. 29.
29 points from Leslie. These are good marks, though. Yeah. Sheila.
Well, I've got to plead the Fifth Amendment. I can rely on being American here, and I found that the humor just went over my head. It was much too sophisticated for me, and I just couldn't grasp, where you were coming from. So,
so sophisticated.
Absolutely.
And you living
absolutely.
And you living in Bray.
Where do you come from?
London, Shepherd's Bush.
Shepherd's Bush.
Shepherd's Bush, very nice.
Yeah. Well, I thought that, I just thought that you just didn't give a fat rat what the audience thought, and I think for that I'll give it 25.
25. All a bit of sophisticated humour there from act number 2, The Village Idiot. Let's add his points together. Leslie gave 29 points, Susie gave 25, a total of 54 to act number 2. And the good news, you're in the lead. Yeah, 54 points there. Right. OK, our next act has quite a lot to beat. Operatic, jazz and more. Her ambition is to work more often and also write a hit song with I'm in Love with a Wonderful Guy. Act number 4, Jessica Brown.
I expect every one of my crowd to make fun of my proud protestations of faith in romance. And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe any fable I hear from a person in pants. as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. And brominated bright as a moon, happy nights, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as the flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful
A lady who sings in all styles there, operatic and jazz. Her ambition is to work more often and also write a hit song. A soprano singer, sang in concerts and in cabaret. I'm in love with a wonderful guy. We all recognise the number. Act number 4, Jessica Brown in action. John, still making notes there. What do you think?
Well, I think my cans were a bit on the crackly side because the sound wasn't coming through terribly well.
Oh, really?
But the pitch, I'm afraid, was a bit suspect. There were some flat notes around there, I'm afraid.
Did you think that?
No, I don't think so, but it may be that, you know, the cans are...
I don't think that was my can's problem. So I was not very impressed, I'm sorry, and I didn't like the presentation. Really.
Do you see her working anywhere or going on?
No.
So...
Frankly.
No?
No.
Not very impressed at all, then?
Not very impressed. No.
Yeah, what do you feel about John's comments, then?
Well,
I mean,
I think everybody sent out their own opinion, but it won't put me off, no.
Of course.
Good on you.
It should, because what's my opinion?
John, how many points then, sir?
15.
15 from John. Jessica, tell us a little bit about yourself. What have you done to date?
Cabaret, and I've also worked a little bit with an operatic company, and then I've also done quite a lot of charity work, so forth. You know.
What sort of reaction do you get from audiences?
Very
what do
good.
other people say?
Very good.